Hey guys, Super Retrocade here. Think I'm gonna try to do a live stream of Goldeneye 007. Hopefully game audio and everything's okay. Just kind of double checking from my iPad right now. So for those of you who don't know, this is recently leaked version of Goldeneye 007. It was back in like 20, somewhere between 2005 and 2010. They had actually um, remastered a couple rare games that were on the Nintendo 64. They did Perfect Dark and they did Goldeneye. And Perfect Dark got released and sold in the store, and I actually bought it and played it and beat it and everything, and it was great. But everyone always wanted Goldeneye, and they never released it. So finally, someone has leaked it now, and I don't know. There's all kinds of stories about how it was leaked. A lot of people think that this build of the game was leaked through like a beta testing mechanism that they had on developer units back then. I forget what it's called, but apparently they think that someone just like has been sitting on it or someone downloaded it when they were having it through their beta testing thing, and then they think that someone has been sitting on it this whole time and finally released it. So there's two ways of playing this right now. Either you can play it on an emulator on your PC called Xenia, or you can play it on a modded 360. So from what I can tell, I don't think there's any way to mod a 360 uh, as far as just a soft mod. I think you have to physically install components, and what they're called is RGH modded 360s. So what I ended up doing was I've gone through the rabbit hole enough times of modding different consoles, so I just figured I'd go on eBay and buy an RGH modded 360. And then it was pretty easy to put the game on a thumb drive and copy it onto the internal hard drive of this 360. So what you're seeing right now is the game running on an actual Xbox 360, which is pretty sweet because I tried playing it in Xenia emulator, and when I played it on the emulator, um, the current PC that I'm running is only running a GTX 1050 Ti, and at different parts it would slow down and stuff. So I thought it'd be cool to play it on a real 360. Plus, I love this game so much that it's worth it. And what's kind of cool too in here, you can go into the settings, and you can actually switch it to between 4:3. You can do actually ultra wide, which is kind of weird. I'd be kind of tempted to hook this up to my ultra wide monitor and see if this actually looks normal, because right now it just kind of looks like it's wigging out. It's like oh no, I guess maybe that would be normal. I should try it on my ultra wide sometime. I do have an ultra wide computer monitor. I'm just gonna do 16:9, but then it's one of the things that really sold me on this was you can still do the multiplayer. So I have an unmodded 360 as well. So I figured, I already have four pristine controllers and stuff. So having local multiplayer, it's freaking awesome. Then there's achievements. The achievements you actually can't unlock. I mean, you can do this stuff, but they won't actually unlock for you. And then, another thing I just thought of that we should look is in the controller settings. Okay. I was just wondering, because in the Nintendo 64 version, there's actually a controller setting where you can do like a tandem, where you can actually use two controllers when one person like shoots and one person moves around. It's kind of like using two Nintendo 64 controllers to do dual analog, There's actually some really crazy speed runs with like our White Goose and stuff where he's doing that. I wonder if my batteries are dead. My batteries are fine. Okay, no idea why the controller freaked out there. So then it took me a little bit to figure out. So at first, when I was playing this, the game wasn't saving. I guess it's because I hadn't created a profile on this 360. So now that I created a profile, it's been saving as I go. But another thing that I saw online when I was trying to figure out why it wasn't saving was currently there's a forum post in some forum online where they have like where you can replace the save file with a save file that's already beat the game and unlocked all the cheats and stuff. And there's also like a trainer that's been developed where you can turn on different cheats. And I was gonna go down that path, but then it dawned on me to just create a profile on this 360 and see if it saves. So now it's been saving. So I'll probably start at I'll start at surface because I think a lot of people have probably seen the first few levels, and I'm a lot more familiar with those first few levels. So even though I might look kind of crappy at the game, I'd be more interested to pick up where I left off. Power down communications dish. Enter base via ventilation tower. But the first thing you're going to notice is the graphics are just so much better. The graphics are like night and day better. And then, when you play it, it's so smooth now. Like it's a solid frame rate. I don't know if it's probably 30 frames, but just runs at a solid frame rate. And then what's cool too is they haven't like changed any of the music, so all the music is original. The controls are way better because you're doing dual analog with a 360 controller, and the 360 controller is one of the best controllers ever made. And then you can also toggle old graphics, and new graphics. So this is what it looks like on your 64. And this is what it looks like now. So this is definitely an upgrade. And I should say that this 360 that I'm playing it on cost me about $200. So, and I had to buy a power brick. I think the power brick was like $20. So I pretty much paid like $220 for this game. But I don't know. This game was like so amazing growing up. And now that it has like a second life, it's just really awesome. I kind of love that this happened because people who are like too young to have lived it, I think a lot of people kind of discredit this game because when you fire it up on a 64, it looks like garbage. And now to have like a more modern way of playing it, even though this isn't like, widely accessible, it's just kind of good to like give this game some, I don't know, to give this game, I think it'll be like it's like a good reminder to people like that this actually is a great game. Even if you fire up a 64 and it looks like garbage. I mean, this game is now like something you could show somebody who's never played it, and they'd actually like not think you're crazy. And there's no jumping in this game. You can crouch. That's actually the first time I've crouched in this version. Let's see, and then if I hit the back button, it gives me power down communications dish. So I want to go to the satellite dish. It's kind of cool too in this version when you want to use things like the key card and stuff. You used to have to like switch to them a lot of times, like almost like they were another weapon. But in this game, you can just like hit A, and a lot of times it'll just do it. Ooh. See, and this is one of the things about Goldeneye on 64 is like the sniper rifle really feels like a sniper rifle. Just trying to get an angle on that guy. Oh, that's another thing I should say. I'm only playing it on Agent right now, so I'm not playing it like real serious or anything. But it's way easier with a 360 controller. Like you feel like you're on steroids. And they probably had to do that when they were in development, because they probably figured out how tough it was with a 64, with the analog stick on the 64. Because that analog stick on the 64 controllers would always wear out, and they'd always be kind of loose, like they weren't the most accurate things in the world. I do kind of miss the using the C buttons. You can't really strafe like you used to. Well, there's the first objective. I'm going to try to go to the top of this tower, though. I don't remember what's up there, or if there's anything up there. Look at that. You like can't even see the houses when you go back to the old version. It's kind of crazy they didn't release this. I mean, I understand MGM, Nintendo, Microsoft all had their hands in it. And probably re-signing actors and this and that. Enter base via ventilation tower. But it's still like, I don't know, this would have printed so much money. You'd think that they could have, you'd have thought that they would have made enough money off it to whet everybody's beak. I don't know if this is... No, that's not the ventilation. Enter base via ventilation tower. I'm gonna try going this way. Not sure where the base is. Ooh, there's somebody. Ooh. Oh, shoulder. Neck. Oh, is it just going in here? Yeah, this is the beginning of the next level. Oh, crap. I just blow my mission. Oh, I wonder if there's a ventilation So that's the next level. So I wonder if there's a ventilation thing up here. Oh, there's some guys. They're no big deal though. There must be a ventilation. This be a ventilation tower? Nope. So right now I must be on top of the base. You'd think there would just be like a manhole or something someplace. This is in one of these. I really don't remember. Oh, I just got a key. Grenade launcher. So maybe I... Oh, wrong button. Maybe I can get in... Hut door key. So I don't think that is, I think the place where I set off the alarm is the wrong place. I think in the very beginning there was a place where I couldn't get in because I didn't have a key. There's somebody shooting at me. I think it was over here. There's a key. Safe key. I think I was already here. Yep. Oh, but I never saw a safe, so maybe I missed a safe. Let's see. No buildings over there. Oh sure, he just vanishes on the horizon while he's running at me. Come on. If I crouch, does it stabilize more? That still moves. Oh well. Oh, there we go. That might bring some guys if there's anybody. Still no safe. There's Where's the safe at? Nope. It was there, it was there. Up here, I think, is where that pad was. Oh, there we go. See, and that's the other thing. This save might be something that I don't have to do in this. I may not have to do that objective because I'm only playing on Agent. Let's see if I can get in the ventilation tower here. Yeah, all I gotta do is shoot the locks. Am I crouching again? No. Oh. There we go. Now we go to the bunker. Copy Goldeneye key and leave original. Photograph main video screen. It's crazy how much better this looks. When people speedrun Goldeneye, a lot of times they'll like set off alarms and stuff. Just to kind of get people to come, or to, I don't know, just kind of manipulate where enemies are and stuff. I'm not an expert in Goldeneye speedrunning, but I've watched some videos. Ah, I picked up a keycard. There we go. Jeez, who is hammering me? Holy. I thought there was something in this room. Nope. That's where I started. Oop. Uh-oh. Set off an alarm. Still haven't gotten that Goldeneye key. Unless I do that down here, but I don't think I do. Ooh. Oh, maybe Boris. Maybe Boris does something. There it is. Oh. Where do you want to go? Don't kill Boris. Where's he running to now? I need to... Come on, man. Take me to the something room. Is this it? No. Oh, don't kill him. Good thing I'm an agent. Oh, he does want it in there. On, disable the security. Oh, I said. I love how he's just programmer. He's in the movie. Oops. Oh, now he's running away. It's okay. I need to get out my camera. Thought there was mines somewhere in here. I don't know if you have mines. There's kind of some fun tricks you can do. Maybe I need to blow up this box. No? Let's see, what all do I have? I don't have any mines. So I think if you have mines and you throw them on these TVs, you can like, I don't know, you can make it like glitch out somehow. I don't quite remember. There's enough guys waiting for me. Should use that key analyzer here. I think that might be all I have to do. There we go. So I just had to analyze the key and throw it out. Boris didn't wait for me. Oh, I should have blew that up a while ago. On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Photograph satellite. Don't kill the scientists. So I watched one stream where it looked like, oh yeah, okay, it does freak out. Yeah, I watched one stream where it would vanish like that, or the space shuttle would vanish like that, and they were kind of wondering whether it was the Xenia emulator or if it was the game, and it's the game. But you know, I kind of feel like it might have done that, something like that, on the 64. I don't remember. Or it might just be that they didn't have that part completely polished yet in this build of the game. It's actually my first time using my, I have a little HDMI splitter that I'm doing this with. So I'm actually playing this on my arcade cabinet while capturing it through my, I forget what kind of capture card I have. It's just a USB 3 one. I think it's a DVI to USB, I think is what it's called. It seems to be working pretty slick here. And I'm pretty sure that the box that I'm splitting the HDMI with, I think it removes HDCP. I'm not sure if it's removing it or if the 360 doesn't do HDCP or if a modded 360 just doesn't do HDCP. Guess I'll find out over time. But I kind of feel like maybe my splitter strips HDCP. It's been a while since I bought it. Ooh. Ooh, come on. Jeez, I'm getting kind of rocked in this level. But I remember it being a lot more difficult to not kill the scientists. Photograph satellite. I don't think I've seen the satellite yet. Oops. Yeah, I guess I forget what the story is, but I guess they did all kinds of work getting the animations for this game. They had people rolling and pretending to get shot in the butt and all this stuff. And this game was made by a bunch of people who'd never made a game before. It's kind of cool. Probably has a lot to do with why it's so good. Because they probably didn't know. They didn't know what you could do, what you couldn't do, what was polished enough, what wasn't polished enough. They were just making a game. I don't think I'm gonna take a picture of this just because I'm just not certain what I'm supposed to take a picture of. Doesn't look like a satellite, but probably doesn't hurt to take a picture of it. No, that's not it. Get the gun back out. Ooh. Body armor. Yeah, another like kind of significant thing about this game is this game predates Halo. So one of the big things about Halo was that Halo was the game that really made like regenerative health a big thing. This game was kind of back from the old school Unreal Tournament, Doom, Quake days, where you'd pick up body armor and stuff, opposed to your health just regenerating. I actually think there are some mods that people will do where they'll make the health regenerate, but I don't know, that's for babies. Oh, that's it. So now all I gotta do is finish. I haven't killed any scientists, so I should be okay. Ooh, jeez. And what made this game so iconic, not only being based off of an awesome movie, but it was also 64 was probably the first system to have 4 controller ports without needing any sort of add-on. I think the Dreamcast was the only one that also did it, but the Dreamcast came out later. And so this was the first time that you could really play like a four-player shooter against your friends, other than playing on PC. So that was just huge. That was really like this game's claim to fame. And it's kind of crazy when you play this game, if you go back and watch the movie, how accurate it is, and just awesome it is. Hmm. Then I think the cheats, the only thing I've unlocked so far is Big Head mode, which is kind of a throwback to Donkey Kong Country, because Rare made both games. Because Big Head mode is really like Donkey Kong mode, like they give them big heads and big shoulders. And there's actually all kinds of cheats you can unlock, and you can actually unlock a couple extra multiplayer levels. Like here, you can do levels, and you can do all the levels you've completed. Except I think Stack and Basement. Some of these aren't in the single player game, which I never really realized till right now. I think Dam, Facility, and Frigate's the level that I'm on now. But I think all these ones, they don't have single player levels. So they're just there by default. But you can unlock more multiplayer levels as you play the game on the different difficulties. And you can unlock more cheats and just modifiers. Well, you can do a handicap. Yeah, and here you can do the different cheats. And then people are trying to figure out how to get System Link working. I wonder what it even does. Oh, and I don't have this Xbox connected to the internet, so there's no way. But I don't think it works. I think people are trying to figure out how to get it to work right now. Oh, and System Link. It wouldn't even be over the internet. This would be if I had three 360s like all connected over a local network, like over a switch. So that's not going to work. But what's cool is you can do that split screen multiplayer. So the Super Retrocade. I hope you enjoyed this stream of Goldeneye on the Xbox 360. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it's all about and how awesome the graphics are. So thanks for watching.